The glass is frosted over,
condensation on the rim.
the light inside this tavern
Is getting awfully dim.
You pour another measure of the amber-colored haze,
Looking for a shelter from the ending of our days.
It's silver on the tongue, but it burns inside the chest, trying to put the memory of your leaving to its rest. The liquid is a mirror, reflecting what I've lost, counting up the whiskey and counting up the cost.
One more sip of silence, one more drop of rain, trying to dilute the heavy, concentrated pain. It's silver bourbon sliding down the slide of night, blurring out the edges
Of everything inside,
We're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall.
The stool beside you's empty, the floor is sticky sweet, with all the bitter promises
That we couldn't keep,
I'm swirling round the bottom,
looking for a sign
that you'll be coming back
to finish off this wine.
The taste of you is metal,
Like a coin against my teeth,
hiding all the shivers that I'm holding underneath.
we drink until the morning,
We drink until the dark,
trying to find a fire without a single spark.
one more sip
of silence, one more drop of rain, trying to dilute the heavy, concentrated pain. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges
of everything inside.
We're drunk on the regret, staggering through the hall,
Waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall.
bitter on the start.
Sweet on the end,
We're breaking every rule we
ever tried to bend.
silver
Bourbon burning
down. It's silver bourbon
sliding down the slide of night,
blurring out the edges of
everything inside.
We're drunk on the regret,
Staggering through the hall,
waiting for the silver bourbon
to make us finally fall. One more
just one
fade. grass is bending low against the coming of the storm. I'm searching for a shelter that will keep our spirits warm. The ridge is high and lonely, a spine against the gray, where all our whispered promises are slowly washed away.
I hear the valley calling from the bottom of the steep, promising a secret that the mountains won't keep.
The air is thin and biting, it cuts into the skin, wondering where the exit is and where we should begin.
The wind is telling stories that we never meant to tell,
Echo in the ringing of a distant broken bell.
it's Whisper Ridge, where the voices go to die.
Underneath the canvas of a bruised and purple sky,
We're holding on to silence,
we're holding on to fear. At the top of Whisper Ridge, wishing you were here.
I see the trail is fading, the markers are all gone, struggling to navigate until the breaking of the dawn.
Your voice is just a murmur in the current of the gale, telling me that even in the heights we're bound to fail.
I'm walking on the edge, I'm walking on the spine, trying to find a reason for this life that isn't mine.
The view is panoramic, the view is cold and wide, with nothing left for us but the pride we've tucked inside.
The wind is telling stories
that we never meant to tell, echoing the ringing of a distant broken bell. It's Whisper Ridge, where the voices go to die. Underneath the canvas of a bruised and purple sky, we're holding on to silence, we're holding on to fear. At the top of Whisper Ridge, wishing you were here.
Climb until you're breathless,
Fall until you're free.
there's nothing left on Whisper Ridge
For you or for me. Whisper Ridge, breathless, free. It's Whisper Ridge, where the voices go to die. Underneath the canvas of a bruised and purple sky, we're holding on to silence, we're holding on to fear. At the top of Whisper Ridge, wishing you were here. Just a whisper
on the ridge.
gone. The branches touch the ground, sleeping in the dirt. I'm carrying the burden of every single hurt. The wind is like a ghost howling through the leaves, telling all the stories that nobody believes.
I remember when this tree was standing tall and proud, before the storm moved in, before we saw the clouds.
Now it's leaning over, snap right at the core.
I don't know who we are
or what we're living for. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow. Oh, we're like a broken willow, bending in the gale, trying to find the meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain.
I carved our names in the bark when we were young, before the final chorus was ever really sung.
Now the bark is peeling, the letters are all gone, and I'm just waiting for the breaking of the dawn.
You're looking for a reason,
I'm looking for a way
to navigate the wreckage of another empty day. The willow keeps on leaning,
reaching for the stream, caught in the middle of a dying broken dream. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow.
oh, we're like a broken willow,
bending in the gale, trying to find a meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain. Bend until you break, break until you're free. There's nothing left for you, and there's nothing left for me.
broken,
Willow,
bending.
free. Oh, we're like a broken willow, bending in the gale, trying to find a meaning in a story gone stale. Snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow, feeding on the pain. Just bending, no more willow. Sleep. water doesn't flow like it did when we were young.
bitter taste of promises
still sits upon my tongue.
I walk the muddy banks where the willow trees weep,
holding on to promises that we couldn't keep.
I hear the current calling from the bottom of the bend, wondering if the broken bridge will ever truly mend.
The current is a secret, keeping everything inside,
just like the waves of sorrow
that I've tried to hide. The creek is empty now, just like my reach, washing up the lessons that we didn't preach.
Deep in the hollow creek, our reflections disappear,
drowning in the currents of a long forgotten year.
the water is cold, but it carries us away
into the hollow creek, where we're forced to stay.
I threw a stone in the water, watched it sink like lead, remembering the unkind words that we never said.
The valley is quiet, the trees hold their breath, waiting for the winter whisper of death.
The moss is growing over the path we used to walk.
Silence is the language of the way we choose to talk.
I see you on the other side,
But you're miles away, turning into mist at the end of the day. The creek is empty now, just like my reach, washing up the lessons that we didn't preach. Deep in the hollow creek,
our reflections disappear,
drowning in the currents of a long forgotten year. The water is cold,
but it carries us away
into the hollow creek, where we're forced to stay.
flowing to nowhere under the grave,
Washing the remnants of us all away. Hollow, deep the creek, washing away.
deep in the hollow creek. Our reflections disappear,
Drowning in the currents of a long forgotten year.
the water is cold, but it carries us away
Into the hollow creek, where we're forced to stay.
let it go.
Hollow creek, gone. Silence is the crop we harvest in this field, keeping all the secrets that the seasons wouldn't yield.
The fence is coming down, the cattle moved away.
We're just breathing in the dust of another empty day.
I remember how the tractor hummed a steady tune underneath the light of a harvest-ready moon.
Now the land is resting, taking back its own, and I'm just a stranger in a house I called a home.
The acres hold the echoes of the things we couldn't say,
watching all the golden years slowly drift away.
Oh, it's quiet acres,
miles of nothing left to lose,
just the soft vibration of the blues we always choose.
The wind is whispering low across the open space.
In these quiet acres,
we finally lose the race.
I see your footprint frozen in the mud by the barn, another piece of cotton pulled from our unraveling yarn.
The silence isn't heavy, it's just a steady hum, waiting for the winter, waiting for it to come. The map says we are nowhere, and the sign is falling down. Far away from comfort, far away from any town.
I'm planting all my sorrow in the rows we left behind,
just to see if anything grows inside my mind.
The acres hold the echoes of the things we couldn't say,
watching all the golden years slowly drift away.
Oh, it's quiet acres,
miles of nothing left to lose,
just the soft vibration of the blues we always choose.
the wind is whispering low across the open space.
In these quiet acres,
we finally lose the race. Miles of distance, hearts of stone, in the quiet acres, we are best alone.
quiet
Acres
miles.
alone. It's quiet acres, miles of nothing left to lose, just the soft vibration of the blues we always choose. The wind is whispering low across the open space.
In these quiet acres,
we finally lose the race.
quiet now.
Nothing here.
Sleep.
settles in, cold in the fields and gray. I'm counting all the regrets I gathered today.
Your voice is a hum, low frequency sound,
moving through the floorboards, buried in the ground.
I'm shaking off the dirt from the long weary drive, trying to feel the rhythm of
being alive.
The starlight is dimming,
covered in a haze,
lost in the maze of our
complicated ways. The particles of time are falling like snow, nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go. This midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold. A story of the midnight dust, waiting to be told.
I recall the way you looked under the porch light before we surrendered to the weight of the night. Every grain of sand holds a moment we kept, while the rest of the world unknowingly slept.
The clock on the wall has forgotten its chore. It doesn't tick for us or the silence anymore. I brush off the heartache, I brush off the pride, with nothing but the shadows left on our side. The particles of time are falling like snow, nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go. It's midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold. The story of the midnight dust, waiting to be breathing the debris
Of the life that we made,
watching the colors
of our memories fade.
turning gold.
Midnight,
Falling. It's midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold. The story of the midnight dust, waiting to be told. Just us,
in the midnight.
rest now. Found a box of memories underneath the bed, full of all the foolish things that we had ever said. The pictures are all sepia, the edges torn and thin. I'm trying to remember how the dream was meant to begin.
It's covered in the layers of the years that passed us by. I'm choking on the dust of a long forgotten lie.
We built a castle out of sand, we built it to the sky, but now it's just a desert where the hopes go off to die. The dust is settling heavy on the floor of our desire, trying to find a spark within the ashes of the fire. For dusty dreams resting on the shelf,
I'm keeping all the fragments
just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping up the wreckage of the things we couldn't keep, just a pile of dusty dreams that haunt us in our sleep.
I remember how the gold was shimmering in your hair before we realized that the world was never fair.
Now everything is matted with the grit of yesterday, and I'm just trying to find the strength to sweep it all away.
You're brushing off the surface,
but the stain is deep inside.
there's nowhere left to run,
And there's nowhere left to hide.
the dreams are
Becoming boulders, the dreams are becoming lead, filling up the hollows of the life we haven't led. The dust is settling heavy on the floor of our desire, trying to find a spark within the ashes of the fire. Let dusty dreams resting on the shelf,
I'm keeping all the fragments
just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping up the wreckage of the things we couldn't keep, just a pile of dusty dreams that haunt us in our sleep. Sweep it in the corner, hide it from the light. Dusty dreams are coming for us in the middle of the night. Dusty dreams, sweet
gone.
oh, they're dusty dreams resting on the shelf.
I'm keeping all the fragments
Just to fool my lonely self. We're sweeping up the wreckage of the things we couldn't keep, just Midnight settles in, coating the fields in gray. I'm counting all the regrets I gathered today. Your voice is a hum, low frequency sound, moving through the floorboards, buried in the ground.
I'm shaking off the dirt from a long, weary drive, trying to feel the rhythm of being alive. The starlight is dimming, covered in a haze, lost in the mazes of our
complicated ways. The particles of time are falling like snow. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go. It's midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold, a story of the midnight dust, waiting to be told.
I recall the way you looked under the porch light before we surrendered
To the weight of the night,
every grain of sand holds a moment we kept, while the rest of the world
unknowingly slept. The clock on the wall has forgotten its chore. It doesn't tick for us or the silence anymore. I brush off the heartache, I brush off the pride, with nothing but the shadows left on our side. The particles of time are falling like snow, nowhere left to run, nowhere left to go. It's midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold, a story of the midnight dust, waiting to be told.
breathe in the debris of the life that we made,
Watching the colors of our memories fade, dust turning gold, midnight falling. It's midnight dust settling on the frames of our lives, cutting through the silence like the sharpest of knives. We are breathing in the dark, turning into gold, a story of the midnight dust, waiting to be told. Just dust.
in the midnight.
Rest now. your promises upon a page of thin white sheet, thinking that the ink would keep the ending incomplete.
But paper curls and crumbles when the rain begins to fall.
Now I'm reading through the wreckage, staring at the wall.
I folded up my future into shapes I couldn't hold, watching as the edges turned to yellow and to old.
A fragile kind of muscle beating in my chest.
It's nothing but a paper heart
failing every test.
One little tear is all it takes to rip it through the seam, waking from the fragile logic of a paper dream. It's a paper heart
drifting in the autumn gale,
writing out a story
that was always bound to fail. I'm holding on to letters that you never meant to send, with a paper heart waiting for the final end.
The ink is running sideways, smudged by all the tears, collapsing under pressure of the passing of the years.
I try to smooth the wrinkles, I try to make it flat, but what's the use in fighting for a heart as light as that?
I see the creases deepening where we used to bend, the fragile intersection where the broken lines descend. It's origami sorrow, sharp and clean and white,
tearing into pieces in the middle of the night. One little tear's all it takes to rip it through the seam, waking from the fragile logic of a paper dream. It's a paper heart drifting in the autumn gale,
writing out a story
that was always bound to fail. I'm holding on to letters that you never meant to send, with a paper heart waiting for the final end. For the final end, so fragile,
just paper.
done. The branches touch the ground, weeping in dirt. I'm carrying the burden of every single hurt.
The wind is like a ghost
howling through the leaves,
telling all the stories that
nobody believes.
I remember when this tree was standing tall and proud, before the storm moved in, before we saw the clouds.
Now it's leaning over, snapped right at the core. I don't know who we are or what we're living for. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow. Oh, we're like a broken willow, bending in the gale, trying to find the meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow feeding on the pain.
I carved our names in the bark when we were young, before the final chorus was ever really sung.
And now the bark is peeling, the letters are all gone, and I'm just waiting for the breaking of the dawn. You're looking for a reason, I'm looking for a way to navigate the wreckage of another empty day. The willow keeps on leaning, reaching for the stream, caught in the middle of a dying broken dream. The roots are pulling under, dragging us below, to the place where the bitter waters flow. Oh, we're like a broken willow, bending in the gale, trying to find the meaning in a story gone stale. We're snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow feeding on the pain.
bend until you break.
Break until you're free,
There's nothing left for you,
and there's nothing left for me. Broken willow, bending free. Oh, we're like a broken willow, bending in the gale, trying to find the meaning in a story gone stale. Snapping in the silence, crying in the rain, just a broken willow feeding on the pain.
just bending.
No more willow sleep.
uniform is abandoned, the lights are flickering out. I'm standing in the darkness, choked by all the doubt.
The schedule's been forgotten, the clock is stuck at 10, waiting for a traveler who's never coming home again.
I hear the whistle blowing, a mournful, lonely sound, vibrating through the gravel, sinking in the ground.
It's coming from the distance, it's coming from the past, bringing all the burdens that were never meant to last.
The iron tracks are rusted,
the engines are running slow, carrying the wreckage of the life we used to know.
it's a late train,
Pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and stealing all the light. We're standing on the siding, we're waiting in the rain for the coming and the going of the hollow late train.
I see the lights approaching, blinding in the mist, a ghostly kind of cargo that I never could resist. The conductor is a phantom, the windows are all dark, carrying the absence of every dying spark.
I'm reaching for a ticket that I lost so long ago, watching as the iron wheels begin their heavy flow. I'm stepping on the metal, I'm stepping to the side, nowhere left to wander, nowhere left to hide. The iron tracks are rusted, the engines are running slow, carrying the wreckage of the life we used to know. It's a late train, pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and stealing all the light. We're standing on the siding, we're waiting in the rain for the coming and the going of the hollow late train. All aboard the sorrow, all aboard the pain, lost forever on the track of the late train. Late train, it's a late train, pulling into shadows in the night, stealing all the hope and stealing all the light. We're standing on the siding, we're waiting in the rain for the coming and the going of the hollow late train. It's past the train.
Silence.
promises upon a page, a thin white sheet, thinking that the ink would keep the ending incomplete. The paper curls and crumbles when the rain begins to fall. Now I'm reading through the wreckage, staring at the wall.
I folded up my future into shapes I couldn't hold, watching as the edges turned yellow and old. A fragile kind of muscle beating in my chest. It's nothing but a paper heart
failing every test. One little tear is all it takes to rip it through the seam, waking from the fragile logic of a paper dream. It's a paper heart drifting in the autumn gale, writing out a story that was always bound to fail. I'm holding on to letters that you never meant to send, with a paper heart waiting for the final end.
The ink is running sideways, smudged by all the tears, collapsing under pressure of the passing of the years.
I try to smooth the wrinkles, I try to make it flat, but what's the use in fighting for a heart as light as that?
I see the creases deepening where we used to bend, the fragile intersection where the broken lines descend.
It's origami sorrow, sharp and clean and white, tearing into pieces in the middle of the night. One little tear is all it takes to rip it through the seam, waking from the fragile logic of a paper dream. It's a paper heart drifting in the autumn gale, writing out a story that was always bound to fail. I'm holding on to letters that you never meant to send, with a paper heart waiting for the final end.
Fold it up,
Tear it down,
the lightest heart in this whole town. Paper
heart tearing full. It's a paper heart, paper drifting in the autumn gale, drifting in the writing out a story that was always bound to fail. I'm holding on to letters that you never meant to send, with a paper heart waiting for the final end. So fragile, just paper, done.
softness meets the iron, red turning into gold. I'm wearing layers of the
the story that were never told. Your touch is like the velvet covering the decay, hiding all the jagged edges that got in our way.
The tractor in the barn is sleeping under sheets of brown, just like the heavy feeling of this sleepy little town. I'm scraping off the oxidation, looking for the shine, but even in the middle, I can't find a sign of mine. It's a fragile kind of ruin, beautiful and slow, letting go of everything we thought we used to know. Oh, it's velvet rust staining up our skin, a beautiful surrender to the place where we begin. Polished by the whispers, worn down by the rain, we're finding all the healing in the middle of the pain. I remember how you looked, sitting on the steel, trying to find a reason for the way we choose to feel. The iron's getting thinner, the fabric's wearing light, we're fading into color in the middle of the night.
I traced the orange lines across the frame of the gate, accepting that the timing was a victim of our fate. You're soft around the edges, I'm hard around the heart, falling into pieces we were never meant to start.
It's a fragile kind of ruin,
Beautiful and slow, letting go of everything we thought we used to know. Oh, it's velvet rust staining up our skin, a beautiful surrender to the place where we begin. Polished by the whispers, worn down by the rain, we're finding all the healing
crop we harvest in this field,
keeping all the secrets that the seasons wouldn't yield.
the fence is coming down, the cattle moved away.
We're just breathing in the dust of another empty day.
I remember how the tractor hummed a steady tune
underneath the light of a harvest-ready moon.
Now the land is resting, taking back its own.
And I'm just a stranger in a house I called a home.
The acres hold the echoes of the things we couldn't say,
Watching all the golden years
slowly drift away. Oh, it's quiet acres,
miles of nothing left to lose,
just the soft vibration
of the blues we always choose. The wind is whispering low across the open space.
in these quiet acres.
We finally lose the race.
I see a footprint frozen in the mud by the barn,
Another piece of cotton pulled from our unraveling yarn.
the silence isn't heavy,
It's just a steady hum,
waiting for the winter.
waiting for it to come. The map says we are nowhere, and the sign is falling down.
Far away from comfort,
Far away from any town.
I'm planting all my sorrow
In the rows we left behind,
just to see if anything.
grows inside my mind.
The acres hold the echoes of the things we couldn't say,
Watching all the golden years
slowly drift away. Oh, it's quiet acres,
miles of nothing left to lose,
just a soft vibration
of the blues we always choose. The wind is whispering low across the open space.
in these quiet acres.
We finally lose the race. Miles of distance, hearts of stone,
In the quiet acres,
we are best alone. Quiet acres, miles alone.
it's quiet acres,
Miles of nothing left to lose,
just the soft